What's going on, guys? Connor and Shane, and today I'm going to be bringing up a video talking about stamps and SRC20s. I feel like I mainly don't really talk about them too much, but there have been a couple stamp projects and even stamp NFTs that, have been on my radar for a while that, I think just I'm going to make a video on them, talk about them a little bit because, like I said, I think stamps are very undervalued at the current moment. Not many people are even talking about them still, but they are a movement. They are coming right behind BRC20s, you know. So let's just jump into it too. So we're on stampscan.xyz. This is like the platform, just looking at SRC20s, stuff like that. We're going to go to also Stamp Ninja. I don't know if it's stamp.ninja. Yeah, it is. Oh, no. I don't know. Actually, that's the wrong website. What am I saying? Yeah, right here. So it's stamped.ninja. So right here, this is like a go-to platform for basically stamps, like stamp NFTs, bottom line. So there are a bunch of different stamp projects as well. Mainly what I want to bring up is, we got, oh my god, excuse me. Yeah, like this, honestly, this platform's pretty hard to navigate. We're going to go to collections up top. And so, stamps itself, they got a bunch of different projects, like I was saying. And so this is, I think, the first 10K PFP NFT on the stamp protocol. SRC 721 stamp Pepes. So Pifu, he's like a pretty notable artist on stamps. But yeah, these are literally $60. They're cheap. I minted a bunch of these, whether it was like a month ago or something. I just wanted to showcase that because I feel like it is kind of unique. Just being, I guess the first OG art, even though they are Pepes, which, Pepe's everywhere. You go on any chain, anything, any meme, it's always Pepe, Stamp Fellas, what is this one too? There's a lot of them I haven't even heard of. Stamp Punks. This is another one. This is kind of like some of the first actual stamps, first actual PFP collection on stamps. And honestly, I haven't done my research on a lot of these, but at the same time, I don't plan on doing too much because there's so many of these protocols and projects, but I like to focus too just also on these SRC20s, but I just wanted to bring those up because also with these stamp Pepes, they got this token here, STMPP, which is for the stamp Pepes. I don't know exactly how they're correlated. I don't know if it's the actual token literally for those NFTs, but I know these are related to it too, which is pretty cool. So we do have like one project that I'm aware of, that also has a token attached to the stamps, which again, I think in my opinion is pretty cool. But also what I wanted to talk about today was actually Pad. So this is Stamp Pad. Market cap is sitting at 26 Bitcoin, which is kind of right around 1 million. I'm going to pull up Twitter too. Shout out Yagobi. Checking out Merlin right now. There you go. They're looking at a bunch of memes right now on Merlin, which that's a move too. I see him. That's what's up. But anyway, Stampad is what I want to bring up today. This is a SRC20 Launchpad. This is the first one that I've ever seen. And obviously, you guys know what launchpads are. We have, different projects, different tokens will approach them. And from there, they're going to decide, hey, should we launch with, Stampad? And it's going to be literally just a launchpad. There's not too much to it. But, Stampad is, I think this is going to be a power move in just stamps in general. Like I said, they are available on stamp scan here. And there's not too much that I gotta say. The team is kind of stacked though for Stampad. I'm very familiar with some of the team, and I could see this just doing very well. I think especially too as stamps kind of matures and a lot more people A get familiar with it and B actually start using it. We could see stamps like eventually take off as well in the bull run. Even though I know a lot of people too are worried about runes. They think, oh, runes are gonna be the killer of all these other UTXO models or meta protocols, whatever you want to call them. But honestly, I completely disagree. I think most of these, if not all of them, are going to work kind of hand in hand with each other. Not actually working together, but they're going to just be continuing to build alongside each other. Is kind of what I'm saying. I think runes is going to have they're probably gonna have their moment. Runes are gonna take off. I think SRC 20s at some point really are gonna take off as well. We just had Binance list. I think Kevin and or Stamp, which if I pull these up too, these are just some of the OG Stamp tokens. And yep, nope, right here. Yeah, we got Kevin down 18%, but market cap is 11 million. Stamp is at 50 million. These are some of the first ones. I'm pretty sure Kevin was first. But obviously Stamp is Stamp. But like I said, those are just some of the first ones. And we could just see a lot of growth out of the Stamp market too. And obviously ST map here I've talked about before, sitting at 5 million. Stamp map was definitely that was a good move too. Still really bullish on Stamp map because there's only so many real builders right now that I've seen on stamps. We got a solid team with Pad, solid team with ST map, good team behind, I guess, STMPP here, and Stamp Pepe's. That's mainly why I'm bullish on a lot of these. But yeah, most of these other ones, I'm not sure. A lot of times people will just create these and they get minted out. There's no real project team or anything behind it. They're kind of just, I want to say like almost meme coins. And obviously Kevin and Stamp are kind of just, some of the first SRC 20s ever created, which is why, they get that first mover advantage. They're like the Ordi of the Stamp protocol. So as far as like anything else I got, that's gonna be mainly it for stamps today. I talk about BRC 20s fairly often. I'm actually just gonna be dropping a video. If not, I already dropped one, talking about a lot of BRC 20s and where the opportunity is gonna be, just in Bitcoin DeFi as a narrative as a whole. I think there's gonna be a lot of great movement, a lot of things coming up. And like I said, I think it's just key to be getting in on the lows, and we're gonna just riding this out. I don't really think it matters what meta protocol you're gonna be invested in. If you got a solid project, and Bitcoin is breaking all-time highs, I think that's mainly what's gonna matter. So that's what I got for you guys today. And if you guys are interested in learning more about stamps, leave a comment. Maybe I'll make some more videos on stamp stuff. And I do have another video. If you guys want to scroll through my feed on YouTube, you can check that out. And I'll link it below too. But that's what I got for you guys, and I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.